Hello, it's Phil at digitaldjtips.com. Today taking a look at the Allen and Heath Xone XD2-53 headphones. These are a replacement in the Allen and Heath range for the XD53 headphones. They were gig tested by me last night, so I can give you a road test opinion of them. They're a big headphone. I can hardly hear my voice now. They isolate really nicely. And they're similar in look, obviously, to the XD53s, which is the headphone they replace, apart from the fact that these are gun metal in colour. And also very similar to the Sony MDR700s, which are a popular DJ headphone. It's that kind of big, manly, bloke's headphone kind of look and feel. They're not massively heavy, but they're not lightweight, like, for instance, the Xone XD40s, which is the smaller headphone in the Allen and Heath range. They're called 40s and the 53s because of the size of the driver in the ear cups. So they're a big full-size DJ headphone. They isolate well. The padding does a good job of cutting out background noise, and the sound quality is very clear. There's no complaints on that front. Also very loud. I DJ'd with a VCI 300, which is not known for its volume from the headphones output, but I found them to be perfectly loud enough. Also, I found them to be, because I was DJing in a venue with not very good monitoring, it's kind of like you put the headphones on and you're like, wow, I can finally hear my music. So I found that a bit disconcerting last night, but that's the fault of the monitoring, not the headphones. They do sound really nice. So the differences between these and the XD53s, the main difference, apart from the colour, which I mentioned, is that now they have a screw-in but detachable cable. Now, it's a coiled cable, which is good for DJing because it means that when you're near to your gear, the cable doesn't drag along the floor, but then it also means you can move away from the gear without worrying too much about it. The fact that that is screw-in doesn't make any difference at all because it's a coiled cable, so if you did trip over on the cable or someone did yank the cable by mistake, then it wouldn't yank here because obviously this bit would take up the slack. The headphones have got metal here and here on the headbands, which continues around the top, which should indicate that they're durable. On the Sony MDR700s, which I've compared them to, this bit here used to break. I've broken a couple of pairs. Now I'm not going to try hard to snap these, so I can't tell you whether the hinge is 100% durable on these or not. Time will tell. I haven't heard any complaints about the XD53s, and I guess the design hasn't really changed that much, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. The headband is, it's kind of foam but hard, if you know what I mean. It does give a little bit, but basically it's solid. So it's kind of semi-hard. Underneath here is softer than here, which makes sense because that's the bit that's going to be on your head. And really, apart from the fact that they have this detachable adapter, which is kind of normal on headphones nowadays, there's not much new to report to you about these. They're very similar to the XD53s. They're in the same ballpark as all the other manufacturers' top-end full-size DJ headphones. They have the same good quality isolation, nice drivers, nice volume. They seem very durable, and they've got everything that you would expect in a DJ headphone at this pro level. That's the XD2-53s from Allen and Heath, and if you'd like to see the full review of these, it's at digitaldjtips.com/XD2-53. Thank you for watching.